Yeah,
Do you feel like she put that battery in his back?
yeah, of course. And just imagine, him coming home, without his wedding ring and watch and humiliated as a man. You got to tell your wife this supposed to be one of the biggest gangsters in the world.
Mm.
And so, I'm sure she was upset. She a civilian, what's she gonna do? She gonna get the police involved.
Now let's stop right there. How do you listen to that and not question the mindset behind it? You got a man who was allegedly set up and Govan is calling it humiliation. That don't even sound like logic. That sounds like somebody trying to shape the narrative. Because any man walking the face of this earth can be put in a position where he trusts the wrong people. That's not humiliation. That's life happening in real time. But what we really seeing is something deeper. We seeing somebody speak with certainty about a situation they wasn't even there for. And that right there is the problem. Because when you talk like you was in the room, but you wasn't, you're not informing people. You influencing them. And there's a big difference. Now let's go even further. This is the same man who just beat a murder case. And you would think after something like that, his outlook would change. You would think he would move different, speak different, carry himself like somebody who got a second chance. But nah, what we seeing is the same energy, the same attachment to the street narratives, the same need to be connected to something that ain't got nothing to do with you. And that's the part that's hard for me to respect because growth is supposed to show. Now let's check out what else he had to say.
Some people, the cameraman said some people reached out to him with the belongings, trying to give him his belongings back. He told them he didn't want it. If I would have reached out to that cameraman and he told me that, I would have got a one-way ticket to Honolulu.
Now this one right here, this is the one that really matters. Because now he is saying PoohShiesty's team tried to resolve things with the cameraman, tried to make it right. And the cameraman said, absolutely not. Now pay attention to that, because that tells you this ain't street business no more. This is a legal matter. When somebody turns down their property and chooses court, that means they're not looking for a resolution. They're looking for consequences. And that changes everything. Now here's where I got a problem with Govan again. You speaking on this like you part of the solution, but really, you just part of the problem. You not helping nobody. You not de-escalating nothing. You just adding your voice to something that's already serious. And that's what this feels like. Because really, this ain't none of his damn business. But because he is from Memphis and PoohShiesty is from Memphis, he is using that to his advantage. Now let me be clear. Everybody has a right to speak. But how you speak and what you speak on says a lot about where you are in life. And right now, this don't look like growth. This looks like somebody who never left the same mindset that got their ass in trouble in the first place.